What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy Gillie Da Kid, you know what I mean? Right now with Christian. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV. Christian, man. Newborn, let's get him, man. Yeah. Right. Never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear.
Yo,
and you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better be aware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I step in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick raps door off, pushed and shove my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool on your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best, if you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. BTBTV. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yo, I got my little bro Sean in the building. BTBTV was good, baby boy. That new track is fire, bro.
Thank you. I'm getting a lot of good feedback on that joint, bro. You know how we hit, man. You know how we coming. There's more to come.
Your verse is better than Rick Ross, though. I don't like the niggas. Your verse is better than that niggas.
That's what people been telling me. Bro. Like, I mean, listen, you know how we get down already, bro. We ain't playing no games out here, bro.
Yeah, no games played, man. Yo, man, first of all, I want to say rest in peace to YNG Cheese. You know what I'm saying? Gillie's son, you know what I mean? That's some crazy shit, brother, lose a son. Yo, lose a son at a young age, bro, 25, bro. When it didn't even have to happen. When shit didn't have to happen. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick before I even start. I'm gonna say peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerves. Salam alaikum. I'm doing a lot of rock my tail out to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King, New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty, Allah. Yo, like I said, we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We do our own thing. BTBTV that started his own game. Like, nigga, what? Let's get it, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. I remember this was Easter 2010. And my son got hit by a car. They said he was a critical condition. I didn't know he was living. Now I was living in Virginia at the time. But bruh, when I heard that, bro, I was possibly losing my son, bruh. I was on a murder rate. I'm gonna kill every fucking body I feel has something to do with it. Anybody I feel that has something to do with it, I don't give your mother, his mother, his stepfather, anybody that was supposed to watch out for my son that day he got hit. If he would have died, bro, I'm gonna be 100% honest, they would have been dead. I'd be in jail right now, bro. Real talk. So I know the pain of almost losing a son. I had a stillborn son before. I know that pain, but I don't know the pain of raising a son all the way to he's a grown man, battle rap artist, and then he get smoked, he get killed, and get robbed for his jewels, however it was. But I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna say this as a man first. We hold the people accountable that did it, but we also gotta hold his father accountable. Yo, turn for YouTube in the background. Turn your YouTube off.
It's the echo?
Yeah, YouTube.
No, I don't got the YouTube. Let me see if my other phone on. Let me see.
Oh. No, you good now.
I'm good?
Yeah, you good now. Yeah, you good now.
All right, let me switch rooms real quick.
Yo, but the niggas who did the killing, they held accountable, but also his father's a multi-millionaire. Jonathan Kid, peace to the God. So I gotta hold him accountable too. Because he should have had his son think it was all right to go back to the hood, bro. Once you leave the hood, stay out the fucking hood, man. You don't got shit to prove. Period. But yo, let me play the details for y'all real quick so y'all can see what's going on.
That's real talk. And once you get out that hood, once you get that money, man, we gotta get away from that. We gotta get away from the madness, bro.
Man, that's crazy, brother. We go right here, yeah.
A shooting in Olney that left one man dead, 2 other people injured. It happened around 8:30 tonight at Masher Street and Napo Avenue in Olney. Police say a 25-year-old man was killed. 2 other men are in stable condition. No one was arrested.
Here's what we know so far about the murder of Gillie Da Kid's son, YNG Cheese. According to reports, the shooting took place in Olney, which is North Philadelphia. Now, the shooting took place at around 8:20 p.m. Eastern, which is about 5 hours ago. According to reports, Gillie's son Cheese was outside with 3 other men, 2 victims, and the shooter. Now, while outside, it's unclear whether or not an argument took place or what exactly happened because the shooter hasn't been located yet. But apparently something happened, and somebody opened fire on the 3 men. One person got shot twice in the legs, other got shot in the hip, and Cheese got shot once in the back. He was pronounced dead at 8:39 p.m. Eastern. So only 19 minutes after the shooting, he was pronounced dead. Now, it's unclear exactly what happened. What I would assume took place was they was outside, probably a disagreement happened, probably over a dice, probably a robbery. Who knows? But what I do know, though, is that even though Gillie is the king of Philly, I don't believe that Gillie's son, who is a poppin' rapper, got a lot of things going for him, I don't think he should have been outside of Oni in North Philadelphia at 8 p.m., bro. He's got way too much to lose. Now, I don't care how comfortable you feel around the ones you grew up with. I don't care how.
First of all, let me say this. At 8 p.m., it's still early as hell. Basically, it's still light outside right now in the summertime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, like I said, I don't believe he should have been. I don't believe he should have been in Philly at all. But you got to make your money. You know what I'm saying? He probably had, like they say, he probably had to shoot dice and stand up court. He probably was shooting dice. Same thing that happened to old boy. What's old boy name from Atlanta? Migos. Takeoff.
Takeoff. Yeah, yeah.
But I'm here behind the scenes. I talked to a couple of managers from out here. They telling me that Lee Murray, so they telling me that it was a robbery attempt. You know what I'm saying? I heard they took his chain out and all that. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, he robbed him for his chain. Yeah.
He robbed for his chain. So you know what I mean, bruh. Man. First of all, when you out of the hood, bruh, you tuck that chain in the motherfucking in the glove compartment, lock that shit, bruh.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it was a back door, bro. I feel like it was a backdoor situation.
Back door.
Somebody set him up. You know that back door is heavy nowadays with these young boys, man. They get you every which way out there with that back door, man. We see
especially out here, bro. It's Philly too. Philly, Jersey, New York, Chicago, Memphis, all that shit the same, bro.
Yeah.
These niggas will get you, bro, just because they jealous that you making something you doing so they not doing.
Yeah, he probably pulled up. What his dad just bought him, a Benz or a Beamer or something like that?
A Beamer, yeah.
He probably pulled up in that joint, man, flossing in front of the wrong people, man, and then they got him. You know what I mean? But we see it every day in Philly, man. Every day, all day, I get alerts that somebody getting shot or killed in Philly, man. Philly is just a murder capital right now. And you gotta watch your surroundings, man. You gotta, like, once you got that type of money, or somebody know that your family got that type of money out there with all that struggle and pain,
yeah,
you gotta watch yourself at all. You can't be out there getting drunk, out there getting high, pilled up. You gotta be on point all the time. It is no being off. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, you can't be off out there, man. If somebody will, then they that's how they get down.
Yeah. It's a shame, bro. That's a shame. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in, man. Hit that like button as y'all come in, because we speak some true shit today, man. So, you know, let me let y'all hear this, then we'll go to another news report about it.
How comfortable you feel in your community. Because Cheese and them grew up in North Philadelphia. But I don't care how comfortable you feel in your community. I don't care how much love you think your community got for you, bro. The one thing I know is that the people who grew up with you before you were shining were going to be the first one to kill you once you shining. We niggas, bro. Right? Listen, that's our community.
That nigga, I don't like the way you talk sometimes. Yeah, it's crazy. Now listen to this coward ass nigga outside count. This nigga said Gillie's firstborn son, Cheese, got his snot box rocked in the street of Philly. Here's my response. Bruh, we about to, we gonna go in and say, listen to this nigga. This nigga keep doing shit thinking it's not gonna happen to him. Yo, the real Derrick Jackson fact.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Let me start off by saying this, right?
No doubt, Lee Murray. Supposed to be.
For years, I was on YouTube.
Reporter.
In my title, man get robbed of his life, man get shot dead. I said F all that. F all that. Nobody cared. These young boys was in the street drilling and killing, drilling and killing, drilling and killing. So, one day, I did a story. And I was talking about a brother that got murdered, right? And I said, he got his snot box rocked. He got his TV turned off. He got aired out so bad he was rolling around on the floor doing a hula hoop. It wasn't because I was disrespecting the dead. It was because I was fed up and sick and tired of seeing our brothers, our younger brothers, older brothers, whatever, get aired out. Shall we begin? Now, first and foremost, right? I just got one question for Gillie and Wallow, right? How you get $100 million and your kid is still in the hood? Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Hold up. How do you get $100 million check? Why is your kid still in the hood? See, let me tell y'all a little story, right? Not too long ago, I had an individual that I was trying to help. He wanted to go viral. So we sent some dudes after I did a live outside on University in Burnside, 1895. Go outside, smash my window, key my car up in the middle of the night. Then told people on the internet I got chased by gunmen. You're right. Right? This is what they did. The next day, a couple of days, the same individual that I tried to help did an album cover with me in a coffin to go viral. Right? That's just to give you an example of how dirty the streets is. See, 1895 is gone now. And now my wife and kids is living in a castle.
Facts, Daryl Jackson.
Somewhere yonder.
Rob, piece of the job.
And all of my kids was moved out of the hood. And the ones that you still see in the hood is because they mama hood and don't want to go nowhere. She had options.
Salute, bro. See you, man.
Now, here's the thing, right? You got $100 million check. I moved my family. I ain't never seen $100 million. Only a couple. And with them little pennies that I got in little spurts,
salute.
I made sure I moved my family out of the hood and took care of everybody around me.
You brother.
Wallow and Gillie got $100 million worth of gain. For everybody else's kid, you can see the downfall of Young Thug, but you couldn't see your son in the street getting his snot box rocked with all that jewelry on. Like he was in a moving target. I don't even understand this. But I really, really do. Because if y'all watch my last live that I put on private, and I'm going to put it back up and I'm going live again an hour from now.
We fulfill the red dragon salute.
It's 8:59. At 10 o'clock, 10:30 this morning, I'm going live again because I got a lot to say. I don't even think y'all understood. It's like I didn't predict it, but I predicted this. Do you understand that you can't sit down at Satan's table without somebody losing?
Yo, pause. Outside, Campbell. Pause. Let me say this, man, real quick. You such a fucking hypocrite, dog. You're such a fucking hypocrite. Bruh, all you talk about is rocking a nigga snot box, or killing a nigga, or doing this, or how many murders you had. You 45 years old, 46. I'm 47. You like 45, 46, bruh. You let a grown-ass man ram you between your thighs. And you got the nerve to judge anybody else? You can't judge nobody else. A lot of shit you say, I could rock on this a little bit, just a little bit. He was 25, he was a grown-ass man, right? But one thing I can't rock with is you keep talking about his, first of all, his son should have been out there. I said that already. But you talking about...
Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody.
Salute, bro. Go and speak your piece, bro. Go ahead.
Sure, salute, brother. Hey, man, listen, man. This how listen, man. Look, man, I just found out what happened. First of all, man, shout out to my condolences to Gillie, man. Like, for real. I don't care what nobody else got beef with who, whatever, how. When it comes to the kids, man, I mean, I don't care if he was 25, 26, he's still a baby compared to me. So therefore, I don't condone none of this shit. And this nigga, this Hassan motherfucker, listen, I don't know you, dude, and I hope you watch this podcast for you to hear what I'm gonna say. I don't know you, period, at all. But face to face, if we was, I'd have knocked your bitch ass out a long time ago, bro. Like you take shit a little too fucking far with these kids and how you this guy the snot box rock and this TV shut off. Nigga, first of all the animated shit, you don't need to be doing. If you want to do that or have your feelings to do all that, nigga, you won't do none of this shit in none of these niggas' faces. You faggot, and I said it. Now back to y'all. Y'all can have this. I ain't going nowhere. That's just my feelings right now. I'm mad as fuck. This is some bullshit, man.
Nah, bro. Yo.
Like this is bullshit.
Hold on. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, what you said. Hold on.
And you gonna say, how come he don't take his kids out the hood? His kid grown. His kids is fucking grown. If they don't want to go out, they didn't want to go out the hood. But regardless of the fact, if they don't go,
listen, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. No, let me say this. Listen. His kid went to private school and all that shit. He was out the hood. He came back to the hood.
Exactly. Like that's some bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Like that, like, and I ain't even on no gangster shit because I ain't a gangster. I'm just a straight hood nigga, regardless. I ain't on no gangster shit or none of that shit. But at the same time, when you start being disrespectful to motherfuckers who don't deserve it, especially to the dead, nigga, fuck you. And that's how I feel. So it is what it is from that point. It's just a sad situation, man. Again, my condolences go to Wallow and Gillie, especially Gillie family, to his other sons, his moms. I don't know none of them. I'm just giving my condolences and everything. But it's fucked up how you got certain motherfuckers who will get on these podcasts and all these media outlets and turn some type of situation like this into a monetizing situation. Fuck out of here with that shit. I ain't beat, yo. That shit pissed me off. And that's what Hassan Campbell is doing. That's what Hassan Campbell is doing. He turning this shit into a monetized situation for itself, and that's fucking dirty. That ain't real. That ain't a hood, nigga. That ain't a G move, nigga. You using somebody's pain to come up. You fuck you. But anyway, my bad. Hey, how you doing, bro? You know what I mean? This is my real first time meeting you. I definitely been hearing your music, man. You know what I mean? Born's my guy. Definitely love what I hear from you, man. So I just want to give you that salute too, bro.
I appreciate that, brother, for real.
You know what I mean? Plus, I lived in Camden for 3 years, so you know, I lived right off. I lived on the borderline, Pennsauken and Camden. I was right off of Federal. Westfield.
Yeah, I got
South Carolina family in Pennsauken too. Yeah,
Stone C in the building. Hold on, we got Stone C in the building. We got Stone C in the building.
Salute, boy. Salute, Chris John, to the other brother. Salute.
That's Brick City Tech. Jersey, one of
Brick
Jersey's
City, what's happening? What's up, homie? Hey, but I agree with the homie though, man. You shouldn't be talking about no kids, man. This dude died, man. It don't matter how you feel. I mean, he shouldn't express it the way he expressed it. I agree with the homie though on that. And how can you talk like Born say when you got handled the way you got handled? Why that dude act so tough? You know, I ain't from the East Coast. I don't know him like that. Boy, he act like he the toughest guy in New York around now.
He's the toughest transgender in New York. He's the toughest transgender in New York. That's what he is. Yeah.
But let me ask you this though, cause I just walked out the barbershop. I couldn't hear. I know he got shot, right? But what they do? Try to rob him or what?
No, they robbed him after they took his jewelry off after they shot him.
Damn. That's cold, boy. We can't have shit.
Nah, you can't have shit, bro.
We can't have shit, man.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Hold on, let me mute one of y'all mics real quick. Let me tell you one thing, right? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's one thing that what's the nigga name? Boosie said that I agree with. Everybody die in their own hood. If you make it, you die where you from.
Yeah, that's how it go.
That's how it
Most
goes.
of the people be so jealous of you. They act like they love you and they got love for you, respect you, but they will push you over a gold chain.
Yeah, man. That's just what it is, though, bro. That's
This
just
the problem.
go ahead, my bad.
But this the problem I have. And let's take it from the streets and let's take it to the corporate room now. I'm gonna call the podcast as a shit corporate room. Now, most of you motherfuckers who play this tough role, y'all won't do this shit in these niggas' faces like Hassan Khan. I don't believe you'll say none of this shit to Gillie. None of it. I don't think none of this shit will come out your mouth of Gillie. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's a way of saying that this man's son got murdered. You want this motherfucker? Yeah, he got his snot back rocks. He got his TV shut off. He got his door closed. Nigga, bruh.
It's the animation, man. It's the disrespect.
Yeah, that shit ain't necessary. Talk like a man. All that extra shit ain't necessary. We bring it back. Come rewind. Rewind what? What the fuck is we rewinding? Like that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is gay.
You don't need to animate these situations, man. They already bad right now. So you want to try to animate it for some monetization. You want to try to animate it for monetization and try to make a like a spectacle out of it.
Exactly.
And then you say you care about the youth. I mean, it's just a twisted mindset. You know what I mean?
Listen, when they speak of clickbait, his face should be the first fucking face that pop up in the dictionary for some bullshit like that. This all clickbait. This man's son is dead, man. And it's sad to say it like that. Man. This man's son is dead, yo. You know, I mean, if you gonna talk about it, okay, fine.
Hold on. I got my Net Harlem 115 in the building. Salute Net. I see you in the building. You're 100% right.
Salute.
James. Word up. Shaquille Latif. Word is bomb, bro. I'm trying to get some Philly niggas up here soon right now. Too. I'm about to call Philly niggas right now. So let me play a little bit more of this shit so y'all can hear this dump ass nigga talk.
Who's in their soul? Do you understand that you cannot sit down at Satan's table? Take that, take that, take that. What did Nori say? That there's a door. There's a door. I don't know if it's homo. I don't know if it's sacrifice. Isn't that the words of Nori? That there's a door these celebrities is telling you. And see, what y'all don't understand is, right? What y'all don't understand is that once you sign to Satan's contract, once you sign to Satan's contract and you sign that contract, and you don't even understand. Death could come in so many different ways. When the angel of death decides to come to get you, it's like when you watch that movie, Final Destination. You could be on a roller coaster ride. It could come in the form of roller coaster ride. It could come in the form of how Kanye West's mother was getting the operation done. Did y'all not hear Kanye West say that they sacrificed his mother? It might not even have been the doctors. It might have just been the angel of death. Because once you sign on that dotted line, Goat Lucy is coming to collect. The angel of death is coming to collect. In the Bible, it tells you it is easier.
Chill, peace, man. Yo, hold up. Pause,
for a camel to get through the eye of a needle, a sewing needle, than it is.
How this guy right here gonna talk about people bending over, touching their toes. Oh, we got Cross. My bro Cross. Shoot the Cross, man. Cross for the building, man.
Cross, salute, bro. Salute.
Big bro, Cross.
Hey, Cross, what's up with you, bro?
Yo, what up, bro?
Chris Cross.
What up? What up?
Yo,
hey, Cross, speak about this real quick, man. Give me your take on this, Cross. Give me something, man.
We up on a high ride.
Hey, Born, I wish you had a link on my son. I'm dying to hear what he gonna say about this. This shit is fucking crazy.
the topic, man? I missed out on. I'm just popping in, boy. Salute to everybody on the panel.
Gillie Da Kid's son got murdered. And this dude, Hassan Campbell, I just walked over here. We got on here like maybe 10 minutes ago, but this Hassan Campbell, the way he's explaining it, he going out of his way, the way he's explaining it. He's animated, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is somebody's son that just got murdered, man. Like, you know, it's a way of going about this shit.
Listen to this
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Let me start off by saying this, right? For years, I was on YouTube. In my title, man get robbed of his life, man get shot dead. I said F all that. F all that. Nobody cared. These young boys was in the street drilling and killing, drilling and killing, drilling and killing. So one day I did a story and I was talking about a brother that got murdered, right? And I said, he got his snot box rocked. He got his TV turned off. He got aired out so bad he was rolling around on the floor doing a hula hoop. It wasn't because I was disrespecting the dead. It was because I was fed up and sick and tired of seeing our brothers, our younger brothers, older brothers, whatever, get aired out. Shall we begin? Now, first and foremost, right? I just got one question for Gillie and Wallow, right? How you get $100 million and your kid is still in the hood? Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Hold up, hold up, hold up. How do you get $100 million check? Why is your kid still in the hood? See, let me tell y'all a little story, right? Not too long ago, I had an individual that I was trying to help. He wanted to go viral. So we sent some dudes after I did a live outside on University in Burnside, 1895. Go outside, smash my window, key my car up in the middle of the night. Then told people on the internet I got chased by gunmen. You're right. Right? This is what they did. The next day, a couple of days, the same individual that I tried to help did an album cover with me in a coffin to go viral, right? That's just to give you an example of how dirty the streets is. See, 1895 is gone now. And now my wife and kids is living in a castle somewhere yonder. And all of my kids was moved out of the hood. And the ones that you still see in the hood is because they mama hood and don't want to go nowhere. She had options. Now, here's the thing, right? You got $100 million check. I moved my family. I ain't never seen $100 million. Only a couple. And with them little pennies that I got in little spurts, I made sure I moved my family out of the hood and took care of everybody around me. You explain to me how Wallow and Gillie got $100 million worth of gain for everybody else's kid. You can see the downfall of Young Thug, but you couldn't see your son in the street getting his snot box rocked with all that.
Bro, what is boy talking about?
Bro. But first of all, let me say this real quick. SB Twitch, like I said, my wife and his wife.
Salute, brothers. Salute, brothers.
Salute, man.
Much love and respect to the panel.
We're in Philly right now. We on Philly right now. I'm in Philly. Swizz in Philly. Yo, bro, would you let these motherfuckers know that this nigga, he went to private school. He lived in Delaware County. Oh,
but
yo, bro.
But King, let me start it off like this, King. Because you know, like I know, how many kids do Hassan Campbell got?
Yeah, a lot.
How many? He got a lot, right? How many of them is under his roof?
3.
What can he do to stop his kids when they not under his roof from something happening to them?
Fact.
We gotta remember his sons was well taken, bro. His sons walking around, they walking around with $100,000 chains on, bro.
Right.
Cheese was a grown ass man. What Gillie gonna do? Keep him in the crib? See, he got them daughters, and them daughters is controllable. He can tell his daughters to go sit down, go wash the dishes. You can't do that with no grown ass man. You gotta let your kids, their kids they're adult, bro. They're adults. They're men. He raising them. You know what I'm saying? How he raised them, he didn't raise them to fall into no destruction. And that's the worst thing you could do, bro, when somebody just lost their kid like that, to be going and throwing shots like that, bro. He you know what I'm saying? He out of pocket.
He can't even stop his own son from turning into a girl. Like exactly. The man Harlem said, you can even stop your own son from turning into a girl, nigga. So how you gonna talk about anybody else in their situation?
Exactly.
Like this nigga said, all my kids, I moved them out. The ones that still in the hood because their mother said they didn't want to leave the hood. Nigga, that's bullshit. Most people want to leave the hood. Niggas don't want to stay in the hood, nigga. Not the fuck.
He gotta remember it take 1 second, bro. One of his daughters could end up with an abusive guy. She loved this dude, and this dude break her neck. You can't control the cut of the Most High. Like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? When these things happen, you can that's what people get twisted, bro. It's not like this a 12-year-old kid that's being unsupervised that you know what I'm saying, that's outside doing what he wasn't supposed to be doing. Bro, he was 20, he just turned 25 years old. What can you do? Yeah. He got the man a car.
A BMW. A nice one.
Exactly. He did. He you know what I'm saying? And you want your sons to be men. They're gonna go out, they're gonna want women. They're gonna want this, they're gonna want that. But if you got a son and they, for one, his kids was raised in Philly, because you gotta remember his son was born 98, I think. Gil career was a roller coaster, bro. He been in Philly on and off. He just got up off of that podcast stuff when Wallow came home. What he had, like a 5-year run, if that, a 3-4 run, to where he really started getting them bro checks. Before that, nigga, you seen Gillie. You know what I'm saying? You can go back, said Booker or Mac. So when your kids is raised through them areas, that's their neighborhood that they go back to, just like people that's rich that was from the hood and they end up going back to their block. You can be saying what's up to your homie for 5 minutes and that joint get nasty. You know what I'm saying? And Born, it's a war out Philly, bro. And when them young boys come up, them young boys got them switches on them joints. They hitting women, they hitting kids.
Bro, check this out. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've been living in Philly since January, right? Mm-hmm. And some shit popped off in my building one day. And we was strapped, we was good. We was talking to young boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to chill. Y'all can come around with that shit because there's old people that live in this area and all this shit, right? These young boys came out with big ass AKs, all that shit, right? I'm looking at these niggas like, yo, bro. They don't skip me, so that they OG, I'm gonna say they lead or whatever. He came and OG, he's like, OG, let me talk to you real quick. We went in the hallway, me and him chopped it up. He's like, yo, we'll never do that again. My apologies. Yeah, all them niggas leave, you know what I'm saying? And the little nigga come around and see me all the time now just to make sure I'm good. He's like, OG, you good? You straight over here? I'm like, I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? No problems. But it's the way you talk to these. It's the way you talk to these kids, man. You don't have to be all gangster and be all bullish with these kids, man. Kids respect.
They do. That's a fact, and that's a great point that you made. And that's how it happened most times when you get a chance to even talk to one of these young wolves. You know what I'm saying? When you get a chance to talk to them, but you know what I'm saying, it's certain occasions where it could just be somebody out there that they want, and when they come in 5 deep in the car, they all trigger happy. And this, of course, not just Philly, this around the world, period. Them young boys, them young boys.
It's Memphis, it's New Jersey, it's fucking Atlanta, it's everywhere now. It's Charlotte, North Carolina. It's Cali. It's everywhere. That's Indiana. Come on, man. It's St. Louis. I lived to all these places. I've been to all these places. I seen that shit, bro.
But the funny thing with Hassan Campbell is 1 second he glorifies certain guys that he might talk to that might have had bodies or might have did this or might have did that. But then he also, taunt the people that's out there that's getting their life taken, and then also on the other hand talk about how dumb the young boys is out there. It's like you gotta pick a side, bro. And he doing all this from YouTube, like he trying to change. You can't change no community from YouTube, bro. You can talk about what's going on and all that, but this dude be up here.
You gotta be in the community. You gotta be in the community to change it, bro.
Exactly. He can't even change his projects where he's from. So what is he?
Yo, bro, I be live in Philly, riding the motherfucking L train, bro. I be live walking the streets of Philly. I be live in New Jersey, bro.
I chopped it up with you while you was, cutting through this city. You know what I'm saying? It's all, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You always been outside. You know what I'm saying? Cutting through other hoods. Even before you even moved to Philly, you cut through Philly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He do all that stuff from the couch and be running his mouth, but he be the same one that one of them, man, bro. He be talking heavy, man. The tongue.
He talking very heavy and very vocal, and he don't understand that first of all, let's be a buck here. Out of all these podcasts, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not trying to shit on them, but the real is the fucking real. Out of all these podcasters that's out here, maybe 6 or 7 of them is really outside. That's really in, like, really knows, you know what I mean, the real that's going on in certain situations, certain things. I don't think this dude outside comes outside like that, because first of all, let's be real. If he is, he's in New York. Nigga, you're getting tormented and tortured because everybody know you took one in the butt, faggot. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's real. Everybody know you took one. So you ain't floating through the hood like that.
No, he said he got his thighs, man. He said he got thighs, bro. He said he got thighs.
Man. Whether you got thighs, poke, or whatever the case may be. Another man switch touched your body, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it penetrated or if it didn't. It touched your body, nigga. That's the bottom line of that shit, man. So with that being said, you know what I mean? Like you can't sit here and talk reckless. You know what I mean, about somebody, because let's not forget, just a couple months ago, you stayed off the internet because Doggy Diamonds and my son got in your motherfucking ear with the bullshit about yourself. So you stayed off because you didn't want to hear it. You came back, you know what I mean? And when you came back jipper than a motherfucker. You started speaking a little kind of, you know what I mean, straight and narrow. And now you want to come back across because you feel like people forgot all that. Ain't nobody forget. You took the switch to the thigh or inside the cheeks, whichever one you want to call it, nigga. It touched your body. That's just it, nigga. Bottom line is you did nothing. So I can't fuck with the top fan dude like that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Buttocks. That nigga took it in the buttocks. He's a liar. He took it in the booty.
He
I
did that.
You took it in the chest, nigga. Stop that bullshit.
Facts.
Nigga.
Facts.
That nigga want to be on hard.
Hold on. I'm gonna do my animation. Now you got your rock, you got your planet rock, nigga. Yeah, I'm animating now. Don't stop. You got your rock, your planet rock, nigga. How about that? You know what I mean? Because the same nigga who made the song is the same nigga who played pinball with your thighs with his meat. You fucking faggot. This shit pisses me off, bro. I'm gonna let y'all speak because I'll go on and on with this shit. I can't stand this type of shit.
Yeah, that's not a profit. Yeah, bro, that stuff makes me sick to my stomach, bro. I can't stand dudes like him, man. I can't.
And these niggas start all that shit, right? And these niggas won't do none of that shit to these niggas in person. They won't say none of that shit.
They would.
He will be a church mouse in Gillie face. I promise you.
He would.
He will be a church mouse.
And the funny thing is, people be hating so much because I heard him talk about, you got all this money, you got all, what that got to do with anything, bro? What that got to do with anything?
First and
It's
foremost,
people.
Gillie's son, 25 years old. Gillie's son go where the hell he want to go. He's grown. Gil
Exactly.
probably told his son 1,000 times, yo, man. And I've heard Gil tell his kids, stay out of
Yup.
the streets. Remember, he was on this
His,
motherfucking album. He was
bro,
on some shit
his
the other
old,
a couple months ago. Like, yo, my one son wild as hell. He in the streets. You know what I mean? I be trying to
yeah,
talk to him or whatever.
yeah,
He said it.
yeah. His oldest son, the brown skin one, he always down north, bro. Always, he always in the
Right,
mix, and he always
right,
hard headed. The one that's funny, he always be on his Instagram and stuff. He always
right.
outside, bro. You know what I'm saying? What can you do? You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing you can do, especially with and Gillie's sons don't live with him. What could you do?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? My
Exactly.
condolences to everything that happened. I don't want none of that shit to happen. I don't want to especially him. You know what I mean? They was coming up with their rap shit. You know what I mean? It was sounding good too. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
I don't want that to happen.
And,
You want to see these kids prosper.
and we also gotta remember that even while this happened, Gil wasn't out Hawaii just sipping out a coconut when that happened, which he could have been because he earned what he earned. But Gil was in Philly the same day it happened because they got I don't know if y'all know about Cosmic Cash. He got a joint every Friday he put on that's called the Come Up Show. Gil
Yeah.
was just at the Come Up Show, bro, on Power 99 with his other son Matt, because he was promoting his birthday joint. Because his birthday joint,
Well, the Gillie Fest is coming up.
yeah,
Let
the
alone,
Gillie
let
Fest joint.
alone he was supposed to be on the Breakfast Club today.
Yup. All that stuff was lined up, bro.
Listen, man. Again, my condolences to Gil. I've been following Gil since
Definitely.
major figures. Like, and I'm a Newark nigga. I've been following Gil since major figures. I've been following them, period. You know what I mean? But when Gil branched off and went down to Suave House and went down to Cash Money, I was following them then because I always liked Gil music. You know what I mean? So, like, it shit just don't add up to me. You know what I mean? The streets, that ain't the part I'm talking about. I'm just talking about these niggas getting up here and turning a sad situation into a pocket situation for them. I hate that type shit. Like, get the fuck.
Exactly.
Hey, yo, Cross, since you heard it, what you think, Cross? Let Cross
I think this shit's sad, like you're saying, man. At the end of the day, somebody did lose a child, a mother lost a son, father lost a son, and somebody lost a brother, so forth. And I just think it's unfortunate that we, again, is in our culture too. Think about it. If you was gonna shine light, you should have switched it and shine light about how great this young man was and how, do a dedication instead of putting something negative. Because here's the thing about it with us. We quick to assume. Think about it. All we know is something happened and he died. Now for you, you have to be ignorant to sit there and fill in shit you don't know about. You see what I'm saying? And then you're making money off shit you don't even know. And he like the weatherman. 99% of the time, Hassan is always wrong. This motherfucker like the weatherman. It'd be like it's sunny and it'll start raining. But nobody blames him that it rains. He just predicting shit. That's really what he does. He's not a blogger. He's just a predictor. He just predicting hypothetically speak type motherfucker.
Facts.
And I hate that people even subscribe to him. I hate that they don't see the rep or somebody just pull his card.
That's what I was about to say, Cross. Like, you got somebody like Hassan Campbell that make them videos. That's one thing, bro. But if people listen to him for certain things, that's one thing. But when he crossed the line like this, for the people that be agreeing with it and liking it and don't got enough soul inside their body to even put themselves in them shoes, you know what I'm saying? They worse than him. If you could sit up here and listen to a guy like that say certain things after it's such a tragic situation like that, and throw around just because he got money, just because he did this, that everything is preventable. For somebody to be from the streets, that don't even make no sense. But you got all these people that be sitting up here rooting them on and agreeing, like, yeah, you're right. Like, it don't even make no sense, bro.
I got one for y'all. Let's take away the internet right now. And if this was back in the day when there was no internet, What would happen to Hassan Campbell with all of this shit? This would be more like he talking like he knew what was going to happen. This is what it would sound like because you're man in it.
Yeah,
It would be more like he knew
let's
what
get
was
it.
going to
Don't let's
happen.
well let's
He's
don't get it
bragging that
twisted.
it happened.
What if Gillie and Wallow wasn't famous and Wallow was still on his old shit? Man, they'd have went and pulled up on his
Exactly.
ass in the middle of the night.
Exactly.
Yup.
That's what I'm saying. All of it. Take totally all of it. You ain't that dude. You ain't nowhere near all this other shit.
Listen to this. This Gillie's son interview, man, last year. Listen to this shit, bro.
To it. We are an offset of Mr. Gillie Da Kid, who was in the building. How do you feel being pressured? Is there any pressure to match his energy on the mic, or how you feel about that?
I feel like it's always pressure, but you mean we made for it.
For sure. And y'all being brothers, correct?
Yeah.
How did the formation to make music come about?
Shit, we always rapping like, we always rapping like we was around it, so we grew up playing around in the studio making songs. He got songs at what 10, 11. We always rapping. I started taking it serious first though when I got out of high school, and then we just like fuck it, we gonna fuck them up.
So for you, it was high school. You was middle or elementary school. You said what, 10 years old? Who was some of the favorite?
No. We started taking it serious. I stared taking it serious at the high school, but we always like was around it, like we was in the studio.
Right, because of course. Who were some of y'all favorite artists growing up?
I ain't gonna lie, I used to listen to my pop a lot, for real. So we grew up like listening to my pop, being in the studio with him. But like I listen to like you talking about like old artists or like
just growing up, coming home on a school bus if you heard a banger, or just even in this industry now.
Like growing up, I would say like I was listening to my pop, Jadakiss, DMX, you feel me, shit like that. Philly artists, Meek Mill, feel me, the Reed Dollars, Joey Jahaz, and shit like that. But
was y'all into the battle scene?
Yeah, I watch rap battles now.
So who was your favorite rap battler?
I ain't gonna lie, I like around that time, but right now I like the Sue Surfs and the Tay Rocks and the feel me.
Shout out to Reed Dollars.
For those of you who don't know Mac and Cheese, this is a newer Philly artist in the industry. What can we expect from people who don't know who Mac and Cheese is? What can they get from and from your music?
We got a new single coming out with Iceberg, Vezo, and Lil Yachty. We're gonna fuck them up with that, and after that, it's just all bangers. We not letting up all heat.
So let's get to the first banger. We got Water, right? That joint's going crazy. It went crazy on TikTok. Talk about that. How did that come to fruition? And who was the first person to get it jumping on TikTok, if you remember?
Damn, bro. Can't believe that little man is going now. And he was just starting to reach his full potential. You know what I'm saying? He just started to reach his potential.
That's a fact.
Oh, man. We got niggas like Hassan Campbell just disrespecting the youth, disrespecting the dead. And nigga don't leave his front porch.
And you could see that, you know what I'm saying? One thing that was left out was Gil was always in his kid's life, and you can just see how they conduct themselves and how they talk. You know what I mean? That they was raised with sense. You know what I mean? They was raised with sense, man. Even if you do raise your kids with sense, even when they do get older, if they still close to the hood, they can go left, but they was just about getting money, man. That particular area where that happened, it's a war zone out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a war zone out there. Them young boys, I got young boys in that hood, and
North Philly is off the chain, bro.
That's not even north. That's not even the north part of Philly where it happened. That's like that happened back. Only is like right next to Logan. It's in between Uptown and Logan. You know what I'm saying? They still consider it north of what he was talking. No, I don't consider that north.
That's the news, sir.
And let's also understand this. I'm a Jersey nigga, but I know a little bit about Philly. But let's understand this. After a certain time, when it start getting dark, them blocks is not light out there. It's not like it's light on every motherfucking block. So if niggas is coming out there with the switch, when they spraying, they just spraying whatever they see. If they can see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and plus they, you know what I'm saying, with them switches, you know what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10, whoever he was out there with, that was for them. So they just,
Well,
if they hit anybody
well,
that's out there, these young boys, these young boys don't be getting all up on their intended target like that. If it's a group of people out there and they just throw it at the whole group. That's like what happened with the
right.
General Reezy, John. With General Reezy, that's how all them people, was 6 people got shot, and another lady, she got her life taken out there. Bull come out the back window shooting a AK. You know what I mean? And he just shot at the whole group, kids and anybody out there.
Oh, you talking about that transsexual nigga, right?
No, I'm talking about the you know, the rapper General Reezy that used to be with he was like kind of affiliate from AR. Yeah. When he got hit, it was like 6, 7 people that got hit. They killed the lady and everything out there. So if it was kids, anybody out there, because you know in the hood, some people be having their kids out till like 10 o'clock and stuff like that. You know what I mean? 10, 11 o'clock. Exactly. Exactly. So whoever was out there, you know what I'm saying, could have caught that. And a lot of these young boys, when they be going on their drills, that's what all they want to do is hop out and not get the opposing team a chance to, you know, shoot back in the process. So they just hurry up, and you got 2, 3 dudes with switches. Them switches, they shoot real fast. You know what I'm saying? And them bullets, them joints be spread. And there be a lot of, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of kids out there shooting stuff, bro. They be 16, 17, 18, stuff like that, bro. So they hopping out like they on Grand Theft Auto. They don't got no regard to nobody's life.
What
Nothing
we
like that.
need to tell these kids nowadays is the truth. Like, listen, when you are in a crowd, whether y'all just sitting there, y'all know each other, somebody, and let's be real, somebody in that crowd ain't right. Somebody not. So when you sitting there, there's 7 of y'all kicking it, yo, what up? You know what I mean? That should prepare you for, I mean, like okay, it's too many of us here. Anything can happen. Either, yo, my nigga, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, or, you know what I mean, deal with the consequences that come. And I'm not saying that as far as with with Gillie Kid, but that's just with any hood. When you are in a crowd, when you are on the corner or in the middle of the block and it's a crowd of y'all, either 2 things gonna happen out of that. Either police gonna run up and gonna fuck with y'all because it's a crowd, or somebody gonna come up and it's somebody that with y'all that they want to get, so they gonna spray everybody.
Yeah.
Man, that's fucked up. It's a sad situation, man, but it's real.
And that nigga outside Campbell, yo, I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's a bad joint right there, man. And you know, Hassan Campbell, bro, like he the same one that was acting like he was upset about his mom passing. Your mom's supposed to go before you, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was upset about that. You know what I mean? So for somebody to be that upset about your parent going, you shouldn't even play with nobody who cares whether it was from violence, whether it was from natural causes. You know, certain joints, you know what I'm saying, you don't cross, bro. If you're gonna be putting out that type of, what they call it, clout chasing or shock value content, at least do it with the people that's here. You know what I mean? Like that don't make no sense, bro.
Yo, now I'm about to let you hear what Wack 100 got to say about it. And after we hear Wack 100, we're gonna talk about what he got to say, because you know Wack 100 always got something to say, right?
Yeah, he definitely do.
Here you go, y'all.
Please subscribe to the channel. Identifies a multi-millionaire. We back with some more Wack 100 content. What's going on, y'all? Wack was live in the trenches. Make sure you follow all the rooms on the 100 side, because they got content running over there 24/7. Man, unfortunately, I got to report some sad news. YNG Cheese, the son of Gillie Da Kid, is deceased. Allegedly, he's a victim and his life has been taken. Condolences to his family. Wack said he got the news about 4.5 hours ago, but wasn't going to speak on it until the media broke the news. But now that it's circulating, here's Wack's initial reaction to somebody asking him. I'm sure there's more to come. But like my bro say, I reserve the right to be wrong. And like I say, I identify as a multimillionaire. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Go ahead and get active in the comments. You can hate if you want. It's all love. Yo.
I'm trying to teach my youngins, bro, because we was raised on some fucked up shit. Man, let your business be your business. If you selling burgers at a burger stand, if you gonna ask every nigga where he from when he walk up to buy a burger and fries, what you been in jail for? Nigga, you just want to sell your burger. Man, I just want to do my business, man. The people, if they don't like the music, it won't stream. Shit, prove me wrong.
Got shit to do with the streets.
They don't like it, it ain't no stream. Gunna shit, Gunna, the nigga that snitched on Thugger, his one song is outstreaming Thugger's whole album. So what we talking about right now? The nigga one single is outstreaming Thugger's whole album.
Hey, and Lil Baby shit, right?
So what is this like today right now, bro? I'm doing business. I don't like all this. The streets is a mess.
It's gone.
It's shit
That's
out
why
there.
that nigga Troy Ave stole my shit. The streets is a bitch.
This shit over with. This shit bent. This shit done.
All right, bro. Listen, I am in the phase of business. That's
So
it.
so do we?
Reach from Philly. Speak your piece, my brother. Speak your piece.
What is he trying to say? What he trying to say was over music?
That's what I think he's trying to say. But White 100, we know what he's talking about, yo.
Yeah,
Yo, is your email on your channel, yo?
Huh?
He don't know what he.
Is your email on your channel?
Yeah, my email. I got my email. I put my email. I'm gonna put my email in the box right now. Hold on, 1 second. Got you right now, bro. Hold on.
I'm at work right now. I'm actually in Albany and shit, so I know a lot of people around here. I'm gonna ask some questions, see what I can find out about this. Ain't gonna be no dry snitching going on, but if I can find out some juicy shit for you, I'll come hit you with it.
All right, my email right there, bro. I put it in the link already. Put my email in the link. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, yo. I'm about to go back to play. Hold on 1 second.
We condone rats if they talented or what? Like, what are we doing?
This is the thing, right? This is real shit. Now, if I take a dude that I know is foul and I take him to my neighborhood, my projects, my park, put him in front of the signs and all that, that's a different thing you doing. Now, that ain't right. But if you doing business with a motherfucker, you just doing business like that happened in the bill. They say, whack, this nigga over here got $100 million deal, but he shitting on himself. That right? The nigga shit whack. He smell like shit.
And this to you, you got motherfucking.
Oh, these are talented young men of entertainment
that just made a mistake, huh? That got caught jammed up. That wasn't street.
Listen, I'm
that
not
just
caught
got
up.
jammed up, huh?
I am not caught up.
Hold on. I'm trying to find exactly what he's talking about.
But I give a fuck about him shitting on himself for. That's his motherfucker. You
know niggas, you got Gucci Bad dissing you. You got motherfucking Gunna put you in a track because Gunna really secretly want to do business with you. He just keeping you relevant in his catalog because he know once Thug and them come to court, it's gonna get ugly for him. So he gonna need Whack 100 to last on. So basically, you the savior for the rats.
Who? You know, these are talented young men of entertainment
that just made a mistake, huh? That got caught jammed up. That wasn't street.
Listen, I'm
that
not
just
caught
got
up.
Jammed up, huh?
I am not caught up in any street shit with none of these individuals. None of these individuals. I don't know what niggas is doing. Now, the ones you got to question is the ones that so-called been in the streets, so-called know what time it is, and made a decision to deal with that. Where I come from, the nigga that brought him to the table was responsible. Yo, man. You know, I said, damn, I'm gonna get attacked like a motherfucker in here.
Oh, yeah.
Where all the people at? I know these niggas be mad.
That's what I'm saying. They want levels to beats to hold you accountable. And
you are, though.
And what's in the
Hey, yo, listen, I see the cat is out the bag.
No, he didn't. He didn't eat it? Oh, well, it was good.
Day 6ix9ine ain't gonna give a motherfucker explanation, and Yak don't owe a nigga an explanation. I let the world know that I'm doing business with 6ix9ine. But when I do business with a person, I do business. He had a request, and you know, I did what I do. I went out there and fulfilled the request. I made sure both parties was well taken care of. Shout out to Fume Vapes, my business partner in this situation. Shout out to 10K for distributing the situation.
Shout out to Atlantic Records for clearing the situation. And y'all stay tuned. Pay attention. Fume, appreciate it. First time I seen a motherfucking check with that many zeros. Yeah. Catch up. West Coast.
He talking heavy right there, ain't he? Ain't he? I know what the nigga just
He talking spicy.
That. He talking about catch up. Yeah.
That nigga feeling good.
That nigga feeling good. He in the bed.
You know what's crazy though? I just like to sit back and watch the people who
Jersey
tell me
Rich,
I don't
salute.
do what I do. I can't. Say what you want. I get the job.
Food chill, most definitely.
Yeah, but
definitely
you
talking circles.
still working with a rap.
Well, no,
we go.
a talented artist.
Don't let him spin you.
Yeah.
Don't let him spin you, Levels.
Who he still set up there and cooperated. He took a profit.
He definitely bro. He went in the studio. He laid the verse. He did all that. He cooperated with me, bro. Like, nigga, I like when my artists cooperate. It makes the process easy. Cooperate.
And look, I'm gonna be real with you. Come on up here, Blackie. I'm gonna be real with you. And every street nigga in here, all y'all talking about anti this, anti that.
Jersey Rich, salute.
How many zeros? You said you never seen zeros in that. Like, so if you come on, bro. What do y'all niggas got to say? What the culture got to say about this? Like, Deuce Pot, you there, Pot?
Yo, Wax, some bad news just happened. Gillie's son just got killed.
I know that.
In Miami and Philly. Damn.
You just said that.
I know.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
Little cheese, man.
Yeah, I told you. That's why I said I wasn't gonna say that until it came out.
Yeah.
They called me direct. Wallow called me and told me direct. I wasn't gonna say that until that shit came out.
Yeah.
You just told us that 30 minutes ago, Wax.
You just said 30
minutes ago. You said
got the new.
You said I'm not gonna say nothing, man. You're gonna hear about this shit from your city.
My gram going crazy right now.
Nigga, I'm the first one that did a live on that shit at 1:00 in the morning. Nobody else said nothing about it. That nigga stopped sucking whack dick. He didn't say nothing about that shit. I said something 1:00 in the morning. 12. Matter of fact, it wasn't 1:00. It was 11. It was 12 a.m. man. A little after 11, 12 a.m. I found out about it because, like I said, motherfuckers hit me. We in Philly, you know what I'm saying? SV Twins, I already knew.
That's a fact. I was actually at work when it happened. Cause Mikey T hit me up last night. Like that shit was like 2 a.m. He hit me up.
Bro,
so being out there, that where it hit.
Look back at my video. Look back at my video, bro. Live I did it was 12 o'clock, 12:15. I did the live. Well, as soon as I got the news, I'm the first person on YouTube probably that put that shit out there, bro. Let's keep it real. This nigga act like he the only one that knew. Like, oh yeah, I knew like 3 hours ago, nigga. You just did the show probably a couple of hours ago, nigga. Come on, fuck on.
So even with him saying that, what's his response after that? All right, so he's saying he been new. So what he got to say next about it?
Here we go, right here.
Yeah,
but the backstory, bro. Backstory is crazy. I got the backstory. I'm saying I'm gonna hit you on.
Yeah, that ain't.
I mean, but
you know, bro, been on their ass because them niggas been, going the other way. He been on them, like. And you know they ain't had to.
Yeah, but in my city it's a bunch of hate. A lot of niggas like, oh, you won't be in Philly. No, why would niggas? The goal is to get it and get it out. Gangsters don't die; they get chubby and move to Miami. Kiss told me that back in the day. Niggas it's a bunch of hatred. You feel me? Niggas that just line you up just because. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is fucked up.
Hey, yo, Level.
What's up?
Level.
What's up?
You talking about Gillie's son that rap?
Yeah.
Yeah, mac and cheese. He got a son. He got 2 of them.
The tallest one.
Yeah.
That's the tallest one. Damn. Got shot. Yeah.
Shit, bad work, bro. That's why niggas like it ain't no love there.
That's why I keep on
These
saying.
These niggas out there with big jury, 6'9", goddamn there, M on his neck. He out there with Kodak. I'm looking at this shit on my timeline. They in the ghost.
I think he got more than a mill on his neck. I think he got more.
Man,
he got a
them
M on
niggas
his.
playing with some serious jury.
Yeah, them niggas
I'm glad
playing
I
with some.
never had a jury thing.
Them niggas playing with some
So,
serious money.
That ain't what it was over.
Look at Whack 100. I'm
Go get
dropping
you
this
one.
too. I'm dropping all this shit too.
Dox
man.
him. Dox him. Fuck it.
We getting doxxed tonight. We getting doxxed.
Dox his ass to the.
Yo, bro, it wasn't over the jury. It was
I
over some
tell you,
jealous shit. They took the jury. They took the jury. They took the jury afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. What's you know what I'm saying? But it definitely, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to say too much stuff over the internet, man, but you know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot more with stuff, man. And it's like boring, you know. And I know you're a little older than me, but my generation is right under yours. So we all carried ourselves. We was groomed through. We listened to our old heads. You know what I'm saying? So we was groomed off of them, but it was a lot different in our eras than what it is nowadays. So nowadays, the average young boy that's 26 and below, like OG said earlier, when you dealing with people and your friends, now these people is your homies is in real war situations. So you know what I'm saying? If you ride with them, you fly with them. So they don't care. They don't care who you is or who was out there. Gillie could have been standing out there when that joint happened. They wouldn't have been like, "Oh, that's Gillie. Wait till he get off the block." You know what I'm saying?
Nope. They would rob Gillie too. The pop
Exactly. Yeah, it would have been the same situation. You know what I mean? And that's what scary dudes do, because the true stick up boy not gonna come up shooting and then take your stuff. He gonna walk up on you and say, "Get that shit up, nigga." You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on that type time. Then if you resist, then this, you know what I'm saying, they might possibly let you have it if they don't just try to smack you around with it and take your stuff. But you know, to pull out and shoot like that was some scary young boy stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds more like an initiation to me.
They don't even be doing the initiation joint out Philly. You know what I'm saying? It just be like
Gangsta heavy in Philly. It's like blocks like we used to have back in the day, bro. Jersey.
It's blocks, but these young boys now, they moving like gangs. But the thing is, instead of like when I was coming up in Philly, it wasn't like that. The only hood that was really beefing with each other was like South Philly and Southwest. You know what I mean? Other than that, if it was like shootings or something, it was maybe because those guys had better work over there and your stuff slowed down, or somebody came tried to hustle on your block when they shouldn't have been in your area. Somebody that robbed you or something, or over like a female, or you know, like regular Eagle stuff, arguments and stuff. But now it's automatic. Everything is separated. Where all right, if you from back Fifth and Masher, then we automatically, anybody that live back 10th Street, any of them young boys, you see them, you hit them. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just the politics is messed up out there. But they don't initiate nobody. Like if you from a hood, they don't be like, "Oh, to be down with us, you gotta show us that you busy." It's just everybody that's around, that's in that group. You gotta just get busy. You gotta be ready to get on go.
It's automatic. It's automatic.
Yeah, it's automatic. Like if you and that, if you came up and went to school with them and y'all friends, now y'all 16, 17, you got to get a switch. You got to get there. And it all started with the pandemic. Because what happened was the pandemic hit, they okayed, everybody had masks. You seen companies like Louis Vuitton, all these companies, and they making ski masks. So while they making these ski masks, they flooded the streets with ghost guns. Then they flooded the streets with ghost guns. Then they start giving out all that PUA money, all that PPP money. So all them young boys, they going around getting. If it's 5 of them, now it's 20 guns between those 5 young boys. You know what I'm saying? So like they once the pandemic hit, it was a wrap. That was the uproar. Now like these young boys, it'd be summertime. You come down Philly, they got their shiesty masks on, bro. It's 98 degrees. They got long sleeve Under Armour wear on. You know what I'm saying? They wearing the blue gloves. the blue rubber gloves and all that. Them young boys, they gonna step on you where I can walk through one of their hoods and it don't be no issue. But if I'm standing around and in that area that they got a problem with, and them young boys is coming to spin, they just gonna hit you because they gonna feel like they gonna be like that might be an uncle, that might be a cousin, that could be his mom, his grandma. We don't care. It's just all about pain, and then they make the music and they, the same thing that Chicago was doing, man. Chicago really changed the world. I can really say that, bro. They changed the world for these little kids because Philly was never like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that, bro. Philly lost their originality out Philly. These young boys is walking around like they in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago started that whole wave, bro. Chicago started the wave, and now it's all throughout hip hop.
Yeah,
like,
they
when
did.
we was coming up, it was people that talked about killing in rhymes, but you ain't never heard nobody talk about people they killed like how these little niggas be talking about.
Exactly, especially they tell everything.
Everything, bro. They put your name in the wrong fast. And I remember I heard one song. This dude talking about like 5 people he killed. Put the names in. I'm like, yo, and it's a wave. Like they all doing it.
They got a scoreboard off Philly where all these young boys they keep track like it's a basketball record. They be like, we up.
It came from Chicago.
Yeah, yep. That's what I'm saying.
Them Bronx New York niggas do that too now.
Yeah, all them young boys. Yep, all them young boys. That's what they do now. Yeah, man.
But the drill music.
Yo, these niggas, they tell on themselves for the music, and police still can't lock them up. Why can't you lock these niggas up? They talk about the murders they did. Nigga, are you stupid?
What they get them, but they wait to build up the case on them so they can indict all of them. Them young boys be getting locked up if they don't get killed first. Yeah, man, they definitely they might have like a 3-year run. You pay attention to the news, them young boys, they be getting blitzed. Y'all remember that young boy? Remember the young boy Hurst that had escaped from the jail and all that?
Yeah.
He was a part of that wave. He wasn't an actual rapper, but he was a shooter from one of them drill groups. And that's why he had so many bodies at a young age, because it was over drill stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of times you be seeing these young boys. I can definitely speak about out Philly where you might not know him as being a rapper, but 9 times out of 10 they was like even on State Road. It's a lot different now. Like the jails out Philly, these young boys really they come in there and really they really be going through it with groups just because they from a certain hood. It wasn't like that when I went in there. You went in there as your own man. And you could always be cool with somebody that you could. It wasn't like just because you from West Philly, you can't be cool with this person from down north. Like people recognize, like Thrill and Real, they recognized each other. So long as you ain't do nothing goofy or nothing like that, it was cool. But now, you know what I'm saying? It just changed. It's a whole different scene out that joint. And it's just gonna get worse because these young boys having kids and they kids is gonna be worse than them.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all want to hear what Wallow got to say about it? Because Wallow had something to say about it too. About the show Wallow.
All right.
I had to speak on that shit. Hold up,
Man, what is good, YouTube? Very sad and breaking. For the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast on the roster, man, it seems like it's been some breaking news that's been all over social media now. It seems like it's been reported that Gillie has lost his 25-year-old son, Cheese, to gun violence tonight in Philadelphia. Now, if y'all don't know who Gillie and Wallow is, Gillie is a rapper that has an ex-rapper, that was signed to Cash Money back in the day, had problems with Birdman, and pretty much like went independent and did his own thing, but he ended up blowing up again just off of like his clips on social media. Y'all might have seen him and didn't even know it was him. He rebranded himself. Wallow, which is his cousin that came home from a 20-year sentence in prison, has started a podcast called $1 Million Worth of Game, and it's probably one of the top podcasts, at least from Black podcasts for sure, It's been charting all over social media and all through the podcast and charts, man. They've been just doing their thing, man. Sadly, his son lost his life today in Philadelphia. Now, if y'all know who Cheese is, he's a part of something called Mac and Cheese. I think it's a rap group with his other son because Gillie has like 3 kids, if I'm not mistaken, 2 boys and 1 girl. I may be wrong. I know for a fact he got multiple kids, but he had him on the podcast a couple times. And, news has broken. Now, the article reads out. It says Philadelphia police are investigating a triple shooting that left 1 man dead in the city of Olney neighborhood on Thursday night. It happened just before 8:30 p.m. at
fair use.
I hope I say this word right. Master and Nadro Streets. Officer says 3 men were shot and transported to Inkster Medical Center for treatment. 1 victim, a 25-year-old man, was shot once in the back. He was pronounced dead at the scene. A 28-year-old man shot twice in the leg, and a 31-year-old man shot once in the hip. Both were placed in stable condition. Police have not released the identities of any of the victims. No arrests were made, and no weapons were recovered at the scene. There's also no word on the motive behind the shooting. Excuse me. Now, as y'all see, pretty much they're saying that 3 people were hit. Sadly, Gillie's son lost his life. 2 other people are in stable condition, and it's crazy because he only was shot once, and you know what I'm saying, he lost so much more life to live. And not what could I've had. This is one of the places in America, the sports, but now Wallow also responded to the situation with, y'all know who Wallow is, excuse me. If y'all don't know who Wallow is, that's pretty much, like I said, Gillie cousin that came home with a 20-year sentence, and he been on the grind since he came home. Whether you like Wallow or not, he's been doing it, man, making it do what it do, man. You gotta respect him. Now, Wallow put up a picture of Cheese and said, "Look, cuz, usually when I talk to you, I got a lot to tell you. Tonight, the pain in my heart and his tears spoke to you. I love you beyond life, Cheese. I got your father. Rest well." And this is just a very sad situation. Like I said, no father want to have to go through losing their son. Nobody.
Yeah. I know, man. Gillie didn't say that about it yet, but Wallow spoke on it, and a couple of other people in Philly speaking on it. It's crazy.
Gillie not going to see. The thing with Gillie is, the thing with Gil is like, is that my joint? Is my joint humming?
No, that's true. That was Brick City.
Oh, all right. Yeah, the thing about Gil is, a lot of people, they see Gil and they see him joking and playing around and all that type of stuff, but Gil, I'm not. I'm saying I'm not gonna say he's sensitive, but what I am gonna say is, he ain't no pussy though. You know what I'm saying? And he got some serious guys around him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he's not gonna be on the internet and stuff like that. Like people gonna see the change from Gillie. I'm pretty sure that even when he do reappear on $1 million worth of game, it's not gonna be the same. It's gonna take him a while to adapt, but it's as serious as it is. He's not just gonna post out clear blue and say like "rest in peace" to my son, because when when it hurt like that and you really mourning somebody, the last thing you're doing is want to do that. What Gillie is doing right now is he gonna be at them other young boys that Cheese was out there with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You gonna go like what happened? Like what's up? Like he was out here with y'all. So what's going on? But at the end of the day, Gil not taking it lightly, man. As no father would.
As no father would. A street nigga.
Exactly. Especially being the father that got a couple dollars. You know what I'm talking about. We know what we know what we would do in that situation.
That bag would be heavy. That bag would be heavy for a nigga head.
It would be heavy. That drink would be heavy. And
at least a mil, bro.
Exactly. And,
all these hungry niggas in Philly, bro.
Bro, niggas love Gil out Philly. Niggas will want to do it for GP for him. So at the end of the day, truthfully, what it sound like, because what them young boys are shooting with, that sound like it was one person that did that shooting. It could have been 2.
Yeah.
But it sound like it was one person that was shooting just because Cheese got hit one time in his back. and the other two young boys, they got hit like random areas, like in their leg and stuff like that. So that sound like one joint, and his joint probably ain't even had no switch on it. Cause as soon as you tap one of them joints with switches, them joints dropping, they dropping like 5-6 bullets from every little. When you pull that trigger a little bit, them joints go crazy. So to hear that he ain't get hit 6, 7, 8, 9 times, it sounded like one shooter that had like a gun without a switch. So most likely, Only is talking. You know what I'm saying? And that word, that word is out there.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Cheese and niggas could have been cracking on a nigga, and the nigga took it the wrong way. They got mad. You know what I'm saying? Because you know his father's joking niggas. He probably just like his father cracking on niggas. Like, look at you, a bum ass, you bum ass nigga. Look at your ass. Why them Timbs leaning over to the side, nigga? You know, it could be anything, bro. And a nigga got his feelings or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? We all know Gillie, he hype on niggas. So you know the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Yeah, and plus you gotta remember, young boys, these young boys and older guys, they kill you over a female. So somebody like Cheese that was out there, he pulling up in his foreign car, he got the jewelry on, they know his pop Gillie. So he can run through pretty much any female in his age group. You know what I mean? And people don't be liking that. People don't like if they. That was like with the Nipsey Hussle situation when the girl that was with what's his name, Dirty Cuz, the girl that was with him was all on Nipsey top. He ain't like that stuff. So that made him even want to do Nipsey and even more. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what's good, man?
Hey, yo, didn't another Philly rapper just get killed, like in a restaurant out west or something? Actually, no, young boy. I don't remember his name. Something Rock.
P&B Rock.
Right.
P&B Rock. P&B Rock got killed in L.A.
Hey, yo, you know the police over here like this. You know what I'm saying? So the streets might not even get a chance to touch these cats who did this. And then you gotta think about the families of the other people that got hit. Like there's a whole lot bigger than Gillie, you know what I mean? Philadelphia is the one place in the world where it don't matter who you are. Like you could have any type of clout, your team could be deep, y'all have machine guns, bodies, our 15-year-olds don't give a fuck about you if you got a Escalade and a fucking Range Rover and 10 bucks. Nobody don't give a fuck.
Hey,
it's the one place in the world it might be an all-out war, you know what I'm saying? But I think the law is gonna take care of this. Real shit.
Hey, Warren, that comment that you just had posted, that was accurate. That was accurate. That's accurate. But they also going through it with other people besides West Oak Glen.
Bro, shit.
West Oak Glen ain't the only area that them young boys going through it with. But
yo, West Oak Lane on the real is the most dangerous part of the city because of the way it's set up. Like that's where most of the unsolved homicides are. The unsolved joints.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna say something. Hold on, I'm gonna say something real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I've been living in Philly for a minute now, right? And bro, these neighborhoods will trick the shit out you, bro. They look quiet as hell. They look quiet as hell, but they be deadly as hell.
They would.
They be deadly as hell.
They would.
West Oak Lane was the suburb. No, West Oak Lane was the suburbs, considered the suburbs to about 25 years ago.
Yeah, it was, y'all.
That's where niggas was getting money. When niggas was getting money, they would, go camp out in West Oak Lane or Mount Airy. That's where you would go live. You would get paper in the hood and live out there. Now that shit is just worse than the hood.
Well, that's why a lot of people that's coming from down north and other areas, they cut through them blocks and they see them nice houses and all that. They going back Wadsworth and all that. They don't understand. They be on the same type time. You might not come through it. You can't go back Wadsworth. You might not see 20 people on the block all day, but people outside, they move around different out there joint. You know what I'm saying? Back uptown and stuff like that. The whole city wild. Even back in the day, like you could go up northeast and you feel like you out the way. Up there near all the way up Cotman and all that. Now everything knocked off now. It ain't no safe zones out there joint.
It ain't. There's no good neighborhoods. And Kensington is the worst neighborhood on the whole planet Earth. And nobody knows.
It is. Word up.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something.
You can't name a worse neighborhood on planet Earth than Kensington.
Yo, check this out. Check this out. Yo, Twiz, remember I was on the phone with you that day? I came from work early. They let us all go early and shit. And the train stopped running, so I had to take the bus. And the bus rolled through Kensington, and I'm looking like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, bro. Be like the world out there.
They got barrels of fire. Yo, bro, the bus started getting on the bus. I had my iPad on me, right? I grabbed all that shit, put it close to me, took my shades and looked at them niggas like, it is what it is, nigga.
Bro,
I rode through
there last week,
Kensington stink, bro. You go out there like
it
wintertime.
Right? It stink.
Like you said, they lighting. You see how they be lighting the cans up. You see all that trash on the ground. All they do is throw that trash in the can and light it up.
And think this, right? There ain't nowhere else in the world where you can walk 2 miles and see like 99% fiends and 1% regular humans.
Nah, real.
And that be the nigga selling the drugs to him.
If you growing up in Kensington, there's 2 things to do: either hustle or get high. That's the only 2 things. And all them young boys, they be out there. They be out there 9, 10 years old, and they start off. They be fucking the fiends up. You know what I'm saying? Come up, punch on them, throw stuff at them. Then by the time they 13, 14, somebody giving them. Even by the time they 13, 14, they out there trapping, and the money's so good out there, it become addictive. You can pull 5,000, 10,000 a day out that joint. You know what I'm saying? The average guy on the corner.
I've never seen a worse place in my life, man. I never ever seen a worse place, man.
And nobody knows about it. I be telling these other niggas from around the country on these panels, and they don't even believe me. You know how when niggas from other cities get to talking about their city and everybody try to talk about how hard their city is. I just laugh at them niggas. I just laugh at them.
On my channel, I got interviews out there, joint, man. I used to do the interviews before I start working this job I'm at now. But I was going out there. I was you know what I'm saying? This on my channel. I pulled up out there in the middle of all of them, interviewing the fiends and all that. You know what I'm saying?
My little brother Eric Scott in the building. My little bro Eric Scott in the building. Salute to my little bro Eric Scott. Salute. I see you, bro.
What's up, Scott?
Yeah.
Salute.
Hey, yo, homie, I got to drop down, man, but I'm going to holler at you, man. I'm going to link up with you since you in the city and shit.
Oh, yeah, I live in West Philly, man. I'm in West Philly.
That's what's up. I'm going to send you an email when you did, man. Link up with you.
I don't know, bro.
I got to go back to work, fellas.
All right, peace, bro.
I'm gonna step off too. Yo. I'm gonna say one more thing. In 2018, I got in a shootout in Philly, man. And it was with some little young niggas, yo. They put the pressure on me. I never got the pressure put on me like that in my life, bro. They was just like, they wouldn't stop, man. It was like they was trying to like run through the door where I was at. Like it was like they was like possessed, man. And it's forcing.
That's that oxy. That's that oxy and that syrup that these niggas be on, bro. That's that wet.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like these young boys, that's a part of puberty for these young boys. It's picking up a burner. You know what I mean? And it's a game. It's a game with them young boys. But the thing is, a lot of these young boys, you gotta remember, they 17, 18, 19. They ain't never do no time before. They might have been in the county for a few months or something, but when they get booked for one of them bodies and they go in that courtroom and that judge say, you know, life without the possibility of parole, and then they go upstate.
Start telling.
Yup. And then they go upstate. And when they go upstate, the jail telling them where you want your body sent. You know what I'm saying? After you dead, and then you go up there, and then you see your old heads, some of them that you thought was sturdy, and they up there with joints. They got girlfriends and all that. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, it's a wrap.
Damn. This nigga, BMO76 said ratting on live. Nigga, nobody ratting. This is facts, man. This shit is out there, bro. All this shit could be so.
What's your definition? What's your definition of rant? We ain't incriminating nobody on that joint. On this joint.
Yeah, right.
They already. These motherfuckers already incriminating some of these niggas.
I know that be the funny part. somebody like that would pop up, say ranting on live, but they be the same ones listening to these little drill young boys that be out here spitting out names on Instagram.
People they kill.
Hell yeah. People, y'all know people be saying anything on here, man. They don't even know what they be talking about.
Facts.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here though. Love y'all brothers, man.
All right, Chris.
All right, definitely. Much respect. Much respect.
All right, bro.
All right.
Peace. Yeah, now we down to Brick City Chat and SB Twins, man. No,
Yeah,
we hood niggas, man. We know what it is.
Facts. That's crazy, bro.
Thinking about, man, I think about that my son, bro. One of my sons, bro. Without
and
you,
that's
bro.
the messed up part. That's the messed up part, because you know all that type stuff is like it can happen anytime, any given time, and especially when your kids is adults and stuff like that, and whatever they doing, the way the world is, it don't even gotta happen in the hood. Your kid can go to college and be out the way and might be out somewhere in some type of massacre and something happen, bro. It's just, you know, that it's just a scary world, man.
Yeah, bro. I think about that shit. Like, you think about these streets and shit, bro, out here in Philly. They remind me of my streets in Elizabeth, bro. All these nice houses. Everybody worry about the projects. Where all the houses is, that's what a lot of things be getting dropped off here, them nice blocks.
So West Philly, Uptown, then you got like Mount Airy, West, you know what I'm saying, West, the Uptown area. It's like that where certain blocks, them joints look crazy, but like you can go like out Winfield, it's nice as crap out there, but they get busy. You know what I mean?
Yo, the block I live for in West Philly, bro, it look nice as hell out here. It's nice as hell.
Yeah, them joints be having porches and steps and all of that.
Porches,
You know what
steps,
I mean?
pools in the back, shit like that, bro.
Yep. But then you go around the corner, you go 2-3 blocks over.
Bro, but it motherfucker look like shit's about to happen.
Yup.
I'm right on Vine, bro. Like I said, when I go to the train, I walk right through the little path. Oh, what street is that? That little path. What's that street, man?
What, 52nd Street?
No, the ice by that. The ice is by that on 63rd Street.
Oh, you talking about like over there near Buick and all that type of stuff?
Yeah, I live right Vine. I live on 65th, bro. So
all right. Yeah,
I walk a few blocks down, bro.
The higher numbers definitely nicer. If you go down like once you hit like 52nd Street and all that, that's when it look completely different. But it go down up there in them 60s out. You not too far from Southwest. You right there near Southwest. A person can ride a bike from your part of West Philly and be in Southwest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last time I was in Philly, we talking 90s, and I live in PA right now. But last time I was in Philly, we talking 90s, and that's when I'm going to little clubs on Gotham and shit like that. They're going to get my smoke from out there or whatever. But that's why I'm not speaking on it. I don't know nothing about them Philly blocks like that, but I know it gotten worse since that time.
Yo, we got the guy John Muhammad in the building. John, salute, peace to the God.
Oh, brother John in the building.
Peace to the gods and earths. Peace to the kings and queens of the universe.
Yo, God, John, what you think about the situation, man?
God, it's just another example of a tragedy, especially per generation. You and I and some of the other brothers on the podcast share the age that spans 2 generations. He could have been our son. So that it's just a reverberation of what happened to us when we were young, from Scott the Rock to Big L, like all of the young ones that went back then. You feel me? So now we have this generation experiencing those same things, and we have to do 2 things. We have to be real men. The black man is absent from what we call these colonies, these settlements that we keep calling communities and neighborhoods. The black man is absent from it. We just got black males, and you can be a male of any mammal or organic species. You can be a male cow as a bull, a male elephant is a bull, and they function just on animalistic instinct. And that's what we functioning on out here right now. We're not correcting ourselves, bro. and we're not correcting our youth. So we keep having these tragedies, and even though Gillie, my brother, he has been working in order to change the reality to our people, at least to some point, meaning that having the proper dialogue in a positive fashion, showing the business aspect of being a black man making moves in this world, especially coming from Philly. We damage that. We damage that spirit.
Don't do that, Mike Jones. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like that's don't do that. You know, don't do that. That's crazy. Don't do that.
Yeah, people. I was just talking about that. I was just talking to my wife about that. I'm like, I guarantee you, you're gonna have YouTubers and people that's gonna be trying to run with that narrative. That's the first thing they do when somebody is in a position of being successful. That's the first thing they do. You know what I'm saying? They always jump to that conclusion. But everybody's soul ain't
I'm a little lost. Who's Mike Jones?
Well, John, I apologize. I'm gonna cut you off. I apologize for what happened. Somebody put it.
Oh, it's somebody in the chat. Oh, my bad. I didn't understand. Okay, all right. Yeah, well, that's just the common example, as the brother was just stating. Like, we've been influenced, bro, to function with a different mentality, and it's by suggestion. It's simple psychology. If black people just had a little awareness, bro, we would see that people are just suggesting things, and then we follow it as its truth based on face value. And then that becomes a part of our daily function and that a part of our physical reality. When in reality, if we just question shit, if Gillie, who would sacrifice their child? Just think. We don't live in a medieval stage where sacrifice is committed in that manner. When we're talking about a person's child, bro, my son is 23 years old, signed to Geffen Records through Megahertz Music Group, bro. There's no sacrifice in none of that, but my son conducts himself in a certain way because of his environment, his upbringing, his discipline that's been enforced by his father. When we ain't got that, bro, we got a mixture of man and woman that's separate but dealing with one entity. And if they're not one, how do the child believe in the parent? The child is believing in the internet. Gillie's son ain't have to be out there in the street in Philly like that. See? But that discipline wasn't imparted on him just by his father. That discipline was imparted in him by the world. And niggas saying, I'm outside. Everybody want to be outside. Well, nigga, if you outside and you ain't creating and building nothing, you outside killing and destroying something. And you better utterly be careful because you will be the one destroyed or killed. So we got to start dealing with the reality of things and not just hyperbole about this secret society that's controlling the entertainers to a point to have them sacrificing their children and doing these drastic, evil, wicked measures just in order to hold claim to fame. That's not reality because we done got that type money out in the street. You mean we done sacrificed the soldiers that we was with to get it? No. That was just a byproduct of us being out there. I went to prison because of that. Me and Vaughn was speaking earlier. Then got shot twice because of that, bro. At a young age, 13 and 17. So we was just out there. And that's the problem, bro. We got to stop being out there. And if we out there, we got to be like the FOI or the Jehovah's Witness, giving out leaflets of rightful living so that we can do the right thing, bro. We ain't doing the right thing. And can't we see that we living like animals? Bro, you don't supposed to bury your children. Children supposed to bury their parents. What's wrong with us? You don't see that shit happening in the white community, bro. They don't be burying their children. The children don't be burying their parents don't be burying their kids right in the suburbs next to your hood, a couple blocks over. This shit crazy. Them kids collecting a life insurance and an inheritance from a parent that done lived and worked hard their life. We doing it the opposite. Our parents crying and having their whole world broken and shattered. When you lose your child, bro, the Quran tells us the worst pain that an adult can feel is the loss of a child. The worst pain a child can feel is the loss of a parent.
That's right.
So when we dealing with a child, bro, that's that man's child, man. And if you got children, where's the empathy in your heart? Because me and Vaughn was feeling it last night. And I only know the brother from me. I only been around Gillie 3 times in my life. But I felt that pain, bro, because I'm a black man and I'm a father. We got to be fathers. We got to be men, bro. But we got to be brothers first. And brothers take care of each other. That's what we need to start doing, bro. Taking care of each other. And we ain't been doing that.
This is another being a number one country in the world. And I'm gonna say that because
Even though he was a rapper, he wasn't I mean, there's nothing, but he wasn't like, it was really, he wasn't really worldwide known like that. But he still never
Right.
a rapper or slash entertainer. How you want to put it?
Yo, you bring it up. We can't hear you, bro. You bring it up.
It might be your headphones. You got the Jones with the plug in them.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. A lot of times, them joints be like that sometimes.
You got my plug out, bro. Plug like crazy. Look, this thing, the guy, the laughter said, Thigh Fisher about to go live with more disrespect. You hear me?
What did he say?
Fuck
Thigh Fisher about to go live with more disrespect.
It's the shock value. That's what he do. But you know the tongue is sharper than the sword. So when something do hit home, and he on there crying because we know he an emotional guy. He cry for every little thing. So when something hit home, and he crying, he can't feel no type of way when people bombing on him. Whatever the situation is.
When somebody takes his transgender son's pussy, his feelings gonna be hurt.
Exactly. And you don't want nobody bad. I ain't trying to put that energy out there, but at the end of the day, when it do hit him,
Karma's a bitch.
When it do hit him, you know what I'm saying, can't feel bad for him, bro. Because now you going off of you going off of no morals and nothing. If you could do a video about on that type of time after somebody lost their kid, I could never respect it. I don't care if the kid was doing wrong. Keep your personal opinion to yourself. You know what I mean? Let that man mourn and all that. You don't drag nobody kids like that.
Facts. That's 100% right, bro.
But you know what they say about the hypocrite though, and he one of the top hypocrites.
Right, bro.
Yeah. I see the brother that said this. We have solutions. The solutions just have to be stronger than the counterweight, because right now we're being pulled down by a counterweight, which is an outside influence units, bro. This shit ain't natural. This shit ain't natural.
But Jada, the only thing is like with your generation, when your generation and y'all came up, the young boys under y'all had more control over them. So like how it is now, in order to stop it, we would have to stop it with force. It would have to be like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Anybody in these young boys that's bringing violence, you had to bring violence to them to shut them down, and then that drink would just be, you know what I'm saying? It would have to be on that type of time, and it would have to be worldly thing. And on top of that, what everybody would have to do is press these outlets that's letting them monetize this music that they making about the drilling and all that. These higher ups would have to get pressed to the point where automatically upload something that got something to do with drill or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You automatically gonna get ran down on, or it's not gonna get uploaded. Because these young boys, that's their way of making money. A lot of these young boys that be doing that drill, they can't really rap, bro. You be hearing them rap on there. You can't even. They be on there just. It don't even be hot. It be hot to the young boys, but to people that really grew up in to true lyricists, you be like,
it has no logical value.
Exactly. So
there's no intellectual logical value to it.
It's not. The fans is just listening to the content that's in the music. Let's hear about who they shot up. Let's hear about this. It's all incriminating stuff. So the higher ups would have to get pressed, and people in their neighborhoods had to stop being scared of the kids because y'all wasn't scared of the kids, and we respect our old
still ain't.
Yeah, we
See,
respect
we still in the street. Like right now, bro.
exactly.
I'm a community activist. I'm a father. I'm a businessman. I'm a FOI, but I'm in the street too. See, so I ain't never leave. It's just that it's not enough of us organized in force.
Ja, you know what's funny though? When these young boys go upstate, they gotta come face to face with them FOIs, and they gonna get controlled one way or the other. Because when they go up there and see them, you know what I'm saying, them real OGs that sitting on 4 or 5 life sentences, and they see that them little kids ain't running them prisons. You take one of them guns away from them, you can kick them in their ass. They ain't, you know what I'm saying, they nothing without it. Half of them be 78, 70, 80, 90 pounds. Can't punch their way through a paper bag, but they'll smoke you in the heartbeat. Then they go upstate and be like, damn, it's different up here. You know, the county, them young boys can run wild in there. But when they get upstate with them militant OGs and run those joints, it's a whole different ball game.
They give them with the gods and the fathers. They give the fathers nation.
Yeah, hey, look, next time you see one of them young boys, they walk around with glasses on. You know what I mean? Like they got some wisdom. They done got under one of them old heads, and that now they copping out. Now they want it. Now they want help.
You know what's deep though, bro? Our young boys, they do want help. They just don't understand the path to asking for it. Our boys wasn't raised by men. They were raised in a feminine dominant environment that was controlled by an outside authority. So for the last 30, 35 years, our young boys have just been males. They have not been developed or given an example of manhood because our focus or our main perceptions of information, the audio and the visual, has been controlled by the matrix. That's what the internet is. It's something that draws you in subconsciously to have you physically functioning like a robot. And our people function like that. Just social media is an example. Like regardless of what social media platform they give us, we always create a behavior based on the platform. Like Instagram. Instagram is really Pictionary. So people people that don't like to read go to Instagram because you can just look at the picture and get a message or your own perception of that picture or that video, and then you run with it as if it's truth because you came to a conclusion. But the suggestion was already given to you in the image that Instagram produced. The same thing with Facebook. We're talking shit to each other. Snapchat talking shit to each other. Twitter talking shit to each other. But when you're given a visual and a script, something for your mind to speak to you, that's where the distortion comes in at. And you become influenced by that activity and you never become who you're supposed to be, which is a mature adult. People are being controlled. Even you see 50-year-old people on the internet right now acting like they're 15 because they never grew up. See, you can have we got a saying in prison. We had a saying, bro.
Murray, that's
what do
peace,
you call?
Murray. That's peace.
What do you call? What do you call a old? What was an old fool? An old fool was a young dummy that never grew up. See, so when you get older, if you never grew up, you never matured, you never became a mature adult, a man or a woman.
An old fool is a young fool.
An old fool is a young dummy that never grew up.
They live in their second childhood.
Yes, man. They fucked up because they're every child is what? Irresponsible. So the black community the black men got a disease, bro. It's called responsibility. Black women got a disease called accountability. Black men aren't responsible, so black women never have to be held accountable. And that's been a cycle since slavery. And we've been functioning on that shit real bad for the last 40 years, bro. And it's fucked up. We have to get the family back together. So black men have to stand up, start being men. And that's once they do that, these young boys got an example. And you already know, don't come around here with that shit to my house. See?
Yeah.
Like that one man that live on their block, they don't fuck with that man. They got all of the guns they want. He got guns too, though. He go to work every day, but they know not to fuck with him.
Yeah.
See, they know to leave his house alone. And I keep telling them that because that man, they know the penalty for fucking with him is death. And he willing to kill and die for it. And that's what we have to be about our children. about our homes and our communities, because your environment is what you put your child in. But we keep having kids, these baby goats, these animals. And as long as we having kids, bro, we ain't gonna never have children. As long as we don't got no children, we're not gonna have men and women. We're just gonna have physical adults. And every slave was an adult. See? So we fucked up, bro. We gotta get right. We gotta get right, bro. And we dying. And I know Gillie hurt because I'm a father, bro. You do something to my son, bro. I told them people in Tennessee last year, bro. My son's life is worth 50 of y'all's. 50, nigga. You got him down here. The same cops that killed that man, Tyreek Nichols, arrested my son and put some bullshit on my son. Had my son 50, 20 years last year, bro.
Dang.
The same cops. If they didn't get arrested on camera for the two of them motherfuckers, man, they still would have had my son under some shit. This is the world we live in, bro. My son done everything right. So just look at how we fucked up. Just look at how we messed up, bro. We got to deal with this system, but we got to deal with ourselves before we can deal with the system, because the system created this other self. And that's why it hurts so bad when we can get our other brothers to be influenced, to be like, oh, man, I ain't never liked Gillie anyway. But, man, when that shit come to your living room, bro, when that shit is in your bedroom, bro, you don't want another man to be like, well, I ain't never give a fuck about Mike Jones anyway. No. You want the spirit, the energy, and the energy in the universe to come to you with some empathy and sympathy, so you can have some discipline in order to take care of the family that's left. Because imagine what Gillie's family going through, bro. In war, the art of war, we don't lose our emotional compass in the art of war, bro. So when something like this happens, you got to sit down and strategize what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, even though your heart want to go out and kill everything that ever looked at you.
Yep.
See?
Anybody look at you wrong. Anybody look at you wrong,
yeah,
you kill him.
Man, you heard that, man. Any nigga that I ain't never liked, any nigga that look at me wrong, any nigga that owe me some money, nigga, they done. Shit, that's how you is. You like, nigga, you done everything in your life because your life has been snatched out of you, bro. I just lost my sister that was like a second mother to me, that was 9 years older than me, bro. Less than 45 days ago, bro. It felt like a piece of my body is missing. So the pain of separation, bro. Separation is necessary in life because you can't grow without it. But the pain, just imagine what a woman goes through when she has a child, when that child is being separated from her body, bro. The pain of life is serious. Separation is serious, but it's necessary for growth. And believe me when I tell you, bro, if we don't go through this pain, then we're gonna have to deal with these minions that has been created outside of our understanding, then we ain't gonna have no future. We ain't gonna have no future, bro. Word up. And these young boys, they just don't know. We ain't gotta kill them, but somebody gotta be made an example of. Yeah. And they gotta be in every community that black men exist. Because they don't see us as men.
Eye for eye, 2 for 2, nigga.
Yeah, they don't see us as men, bro. And our boys don't understand spirituality. They keep looking at religion. Religion has been corrupt. But your spirituality, the guidance of your mind according to your nature, which is rightfulness, is absent. And we got to deal with it.
One thing I got to say, I want to say too, man. All these people talking about, well, he should have been here, he should have been there wearing jury. Yo, bro, you should be wearing your shit. Why have to wait for nobody to take that shit from you, bro? Or trying to kill you for him, bro. That's your shit. You
niggas that shit. They don't rob Justin Bieber. Nope. Fuck out of here, man. Everybody else go to their communities, bro, and get love. But black people, we get P&B rocks. We get Nipsey Hussles. It don't matter who you is, bro. When you black, and that's just black men with names. Look at all the black men that got killed last night. If you just Google it, bro, around the country, bro. Look at all of the black men that got killed last night. Every day, bro, we dying. And we dying now at our own hand. And nobody doing nothing about it. Niggas still making the same dumbass songs, speaking that language, creating a whole nother conundrum for the next generation. And ain't no parents saying nothing. Man, nigga, you want to be out there in that world, you're going to go out there and be in that world. You ain't going to be around me or from me. You ain't going to be ruining my good name. Because we was out in the street for different reasons, bro. And them conditions done changed. Them conditions changed, bro.
In the streets, we had the choice to be in the streets.
Man, right. But when we was in the street though, Born, we knew that auntie lived next door to us, she could come home from work at 2 in the morning, bro, and ain't nobody fucking with her. See, like the man lived next door to us that was 70 years old, he didn't have to fear going to his car, bro. Like, we become savages, we cannibals, we eating off each other, because these little niggas, all of the guns and shit, they don't go to the suburbs and do nothing. See, so where your gangster at? The cops come, you niggas running.
Wow, hold on. I'm gonna say one thing about Philly. These niggas be popping them cops.
Man.
Yeah, look, definitely do.
Look, let me tell you something. When you see a cop get killed around here, like that cop that got killed in what's that, West Deptford?
Yeah.
Look at how the cops went on the manhunt. See? You be scared. 99.9% of these niggas out in the street, when the cops come, they put them guns down, they be running. They're not made the way we were, bro. Because you don't see, we got in shootouts with cops. These niggas just getting shot by cops. See, real talk. See, and when the cop gets shot, the white man killed the cop just a couple months ago. They went crazy. And guess what that is? Why can't we go crazy like that when you kill one of our black sons? And I'm talking about other niggas in the street. When you kill one of our sons from this neighborhood, why can't we go crazy like that? See, you either go to jail or go to the grave right now, nigga. And if we can't get you, we're gonna get the next thing you love. See, that's the art of war. Yeah. And the white man don't play with that. See, he come right to your crib and kick it down with guns out, ready to shoot everybody, including your 90-year-old grandmother if she moved wrong, nigga, when they looking for you.
Yeah.
That's real talk. And then they said, oh, wrong house. They just did that shit 3 years ago up in Detroit. Wrong house, bow, kill a 90-year-old woman. In Atlanta, too. Kill an old lady because she got a legal gun to protect herself, and she's holding it but not shooting it, and y'all shoot and kill her. And y'all went to the wrong house. This is what they do. We want to do everything like the white man. We want to have everything like the white man. We actually white people in brown skin, but we ain't treating ourselves like the white man treat themselves. Something wrong with us, bro. And we're not addressing it.
Man, there's been something wrong with these kids. I remember back in the day, we used to fight the cops, yo.
Yeah, hell yeah. We ain't give a fuck. I got real charges for that right now.
I knocked a couple of cops out. And they know. They just call, yo, them niggas call my grandson. Please send your grandson to turn himself in, because every time we try to arrest him, he fight us.
Man, let me tell you, bro. You know, they come deep when you're a registered fight boxer and shit. They already knew. They used to come deep for me. But I ain't care, bro. If I'm wrong and you caught me, I'm going to jail. But man, you out here, you want some bullshit? That's always been my problem. The same thing with niggas in the street. Leave me alone, bro. Mind your business. Live your life and let me live mine. Be my brother and I be your brother. As soon as you show me that you ain't my brother, bro, you're going to be the other. And if you the other, we're going to handle you like that. And we got to stop playing with our kids, bro. Because Cheese got shot because two things: irresponsible parenting, and it's messed up, bro.
That ain't true. It wasn't because of the irresponsible parenting, though. Irresponsible parenting.
He brought up a great household, bro. He had everything.
Irresponsible parenting is when your kids are still under your roof, not when your kid is.
No, he wasn't talking about Cheese. He was talking about
no. I'm speaking of the concept of black culture.
Okay.
See. Yeah, when I say irresponsible parenting, our children wasn't raised by us. They was raised by the enemy, and we're not recognizing that before we start dealing with the problem. Like, how did we get here? If we have no if I'm not sure if your parents are alive yet still, but my parents are gone. However, the people that stepped in my parents' place, my father was killed when I was 5, my mother was deported when I was 4. So the people that stepped in my parents' place, I had a total homage of respect and authority to them, regardless of whom or what. So when they told me to do something, even if I didn't like it, I would do it or act like I'm doing it until I can get away from their influence or outside of the air of consequence. But our children now aren't being told and taught by us. The internet has been teaching them for the last 25 years. And that's the culture. You feel me? Like when you talk to a young person right now, 30 years and younger, and you have an intellectual conversation, and there's a contest or confrontation of intellect, they'll say, "Let me Google it," instead of talking to the human being that's in front of them. See, they depend on technology to tell them the truth versus another human telling them the truth. And that's where the disconnect coming at, because whatever technology says, the internet says, they'll go do like these challenges that kids are dying from right now. See, they doing these challenges. What if you had an academic challenge on the internet? Let's see how many of y'all that's 18 to 20 can get an associate's degree in the next 2 years and record it live on the internet, record your progress live. It's that type of challenge. See, where's that type of challenge for our children? Niggas is out here doing dumb shit, monkey shit, bro.
Well, you know why it's like that now? Because, like, you got the kids that are going to college and they doing the right thing and they getting it the right way, and they going to live longer and prosper. But it's the what is it called? Instagram. It's the microwave era. Everything is instant. So while that kid is going to college and they got a job out there in college, they working at Chick-fil-A and they barely getting by because their parents might not be the financially stable to, get them. Then you see these young boys out here, they on Instagram, they pulling out 30,000, they driving in Teslas, they doing this and that falls with the law of attraction. But it's more because, like, when we came up, we saw it in the neighborhood, but now you don't even got to be in the neighborhood because, like you said, you see it on the internet. So you can be a kid that's raised by a two-parent household. Your dad might work at, he might be a GM somewhere. Your mom might be doing this, and y'all getting by. But these kids nowadays, they buying the Mary Jeans. Jeans cost $1,500. A true disciplined parent is not going to be like out they paycheck. Yeah, son, I'll get you those Mary Jeans. I'll get you this. I'll get you this Gucci. You know what I'm talking about? You know how it is. So they want that, and it's just worse because they're more exposed to the negativity than the average kid that grew up in the neighborhood where the whole neighborhood raised them. Where back in the day, if like you said, your neighbor, Mr. Gary, might come see you on the block. What is you doing out here? He knows you out there if you hustling or something like that. And they had more respect because if you blazing the L out there and Miss Daisy come down the street, to put it out and tuck it, you hide it. You turn to a kid again. I don't care if you're 18, 19. Nowadays, especially like, how it is born out Philly, you might be trying to go into a poppy store and there's 5, 6 young boys out there, they barely want to move out your way. And you trying to get in the store. It's like, exactly.
You gotta really talk to them like that. Like, yo, don't you trying to get in the store, motherfucker?
Exactly.
And you gotta worry about when you talk to them niggas like that, the niggas hit you with a switch when you come out.
What happened was,
but see, that's the key though. Like the brother just spilled. There's an element that's behind all of that has engineered these circumstances and situations. And that's the core, like you said, it's the system of things that's functioning, and there's somebody manipulating the strings to that system to create this outcome. If it's just us, and I mean that extremely, if Black people could just look at ourselves as people. See, the reason Elijah Muhammad gave us that label, because Black was something demonstrative for 300 years before he instituted the positive characterization of that word. So if we just look at the essence who we are, which is Black people in essence, we have brown colored skin, but we're actually Black people in essence. If we use that as a unifying link, the connecting link to do something for ourselves, we can just remove this bullshit because the children ain't gonna do nothing but follow. They only like the influence of the world. And like all of the things you label, we don't own none of that stuff, do we? We don't own no car manufacturers. We don't own no clothing manufacturers. We don't own no farms for food. We don't own none of that stuff. And that's what parents are supposed to provide for the children. So when we failed them in the last generations, that the generation before us failed us, the cycle is repetitious. And our children are looking outside the community for their happiness rather than looking within for their happiness to produce their happiness themselves. I was just home in Jamaica, in court in Jamaica 3 months ago. My aunt told me something that resonated with me to my heart, bro, and I couldn't get it. One part of the island is all developed and nice, but where my dad and them used to live at St. Anne's, it's old, it's dilapidated. It's like the old country world. And I was like, why people around here, so happy? And my aunt said, look, God gave you life, and you've been living life under that blessing. It don't cost a dime to be happy. So people here are happy with nothing of the world. They're happy with themselves.
Yo,
and we got to teach our children that.
Yo, John, your son named Kamal?
Nah.
All right, somebody named Kamal Muhammad started following me.
I got a nephew. I got a nephew, Kamal. Yeah, I got a nephew, Kamal. Yeah, Kamal Muhammad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, but we just got to teach our children, man, to be happy with themselves without the external things that life can keep suggesting for them. And we'll stop getting the little yachties and the little Dirks in them, bro. We'll start getting more of the Simbas as artists, and that's what we need, bro. We need that. I pray that Gillie and his family have a large grace, man, and mercy, and I pray that whatever justice needs to be served is given to that man, because nobody deserves, your child, bro, is everything. So you had to do some real wicked shit, bro, to lose your children. Believe me.
All right, y'all. We're about to end this, man. I appreciate y'all for coming up. But I wanted to hit this
Right,
top
my
part
brother.
today, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to get ready to travel to Jersey. I'm traveling back to Jersey today for work this weekend, yo. So I'll be at train probably around 5 o'clock.
Hey, hit me up. I'm I'll be at the rest until about 6, and I leave out at the equality hour, going out to the Mount Pocono. But just hit me up when you come through, girl.
I know that.
All right, peace. Peace to the family. Peace to the chat.
Salute, bro. I appreciate you, SB Twins, for coming up, bro.
Yes, sir. Peace to the gods.
Peace. Twins. Twins. Yo, peace to the 5% nation, the guys and nerves. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah. This the king to the true Muslim brothers and sisters, the king of New Jersey, BTBTV, we bully the bullies, and we out of here, y'all. Thanks for showing up. The chat and the panel. We out.